Oshoala to use her pace and use her strength and fit.
This is our football. This is football. Girls only. Welcome to our space.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Football Girls Only, and this is our first video episode, and I am freaking out right now because sitting next to me is the one and only Asisat. She won I'm sure you all know who Asisat is, but for those of you who do not know who she is a striker who plays for Barcelona, and they just won the UEFA Female or Women's Champions League. So I am really, really excited to have you in the studio. Thank you very much. Okay, so I know you've heard this so many times, but I just want to say congratulations on winning the Champions League, Female Champions League. So my first question to you is, so how does it feel like winning the UEFA Champions League as the first female to do that in Africa, and also being in this historic moment, winning it with Barcelona for the first time also in history?
Honestly, I feel really happy and excited. That was more like a dream come true for me, because every young player growing up, you want to play at the biggest stage, and playing at the finals of the UEFA Women's Champions League is one of the biggest stages for women's soccer. So for me, I was really happy. I was excited when everything happened, and then being a part of that team that got the silver medal 2 years ago, and trying to push so hard for the gold medal after 2 years and eventually getting it was just everything to me. I feel really happy and excited.
I can imagine how the journey for you would have been to get to this stage. So who was the first person you called when everything settled in that?
My mom, of course. My mom, she was so excited because every time we have a game, she's not always resting. She's always restless until after the game, and then she was really happy. She was screaming when I was talking to her on FaceTime on the pitch, actually. She was so excited, showed that gold medal and everything, and even said hello to some of my teammates.
She must be really, really, really proud. We are all proud of you, really, really proud, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
So, traveling to different countries, you've played in Liverpool, you've played in Arsenal, you're playing in Barcelona right now. So, when you go to a new country or you're in a new place, the experience can be really, really scary for you. So, how has it been for you coping in this new environment, different environments, and also you're the only African in the team, so how is it for you to be able to cope with your teammates, communication-wise, understanding how things are done, and using Iheanacho and Ndidi's BFF relationship? Do you also have your own Ndidi in the team?
No, I don't actually. But I have friends.
Okay.
I'm a very friendly person, very jovial. I play with a lot of people, so I find it easy to kind of enjoy where I am, but at the end of the day, I played in England, China, and now I'm in Spain again. I must tell you, it's difficult to be moving around like this as a player, but at the end of the day, this is what comes with our job. It makes you explore. That's one of the advantage in being a professional soccer player, because you get to go to other countries, learn new culture, learn about the environment and everything, new language, But the truth is, you just have to make the most of every moment. And each time I find myself in another country or whatever, I just try to find what makes me happy, what keeps me going, the positive parts that actually always that I always want to give more. So I have friends in the team. I play with everyone. I'm not really close to one person like that, but I'm kind of close to everyone. If I want to have dinner at your place, I'm gonna say, "Hey, we're doing dinner today, and we're gonna do the dinner anyway." So, I just try to make myself happy and find my own happiness.
Do you want to have dinner at my place?
I mean, I don't mind. As far as there is Amala.
I love Amala. Okay, so you said something about learning new things. So have you learned the language? Can you speak? How do you communicate?
I understand a lot of Spanish. In China, I understood nothing when I was there. Nothing. Aside from hello, I want to buy something or whatever. But yeah, I do a lot of, not so much. I don't speak so much, but I understand everything.
A little. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel pressured being like the only African woman on this global stage? So after the finals, when you finally got to sit down, go through social media and see what people are saying, so how did you, from your own perspective, how did you perceive the media reaction? Like, how did you see people react to this? Like, was it something you expected?
Honestly, I've been retweeting since the day we won this.
I saw those. I saw them.
Until now, I'm still retweeting. It's the least I can do. I can't tell everyone. I can't say thank you to everybody and all of that. But what I'm trying to say here is, when you win big, I love how Nigerians tend to celebrate each other. How we kind of like embrace these things. These are the little things that makes us happy. This difficult moment for us, and we tend to kind of like appreciate them. For me, when the whole thing happened, I didn't even realize I was the first African to win the trophy. It was on Twitter. I started reading stuff and I was like, oh wow, really? Okay. Won to the cabinet. Okay. Price just went up. Okay. So yeah.
So because I know when I checked the lineup, you were not in the starting 11.
Yeah.
You were on the bench. So when you were sitting, when you saw your teammates play, were you anxious to like go there and then, just score some goals? What were you thinking at that point? Like, what was going through your mind when you were on the bench?
Honestly, every time I don't get to play, I kind of like feel I want to play because I love what I do and I want to play. But I've been struggling with injuries for a couple of weeks now. I had surgery some weeks back.
So sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And then I got injured again when I got back from the surgery. I twisted my ankle and I was out for a couple of weeks again. And then I had to force myself because we have Champions League semi-final and final. So I had to kind of like force myself to come back and all of that. So when my teammates were playing on the pitch, obviously I was feeling like, man, I wish I could be out there to help them as well, And then I got the opportunity to play and I went in, I tried to score, but offside.
You scored it, but you scored a goal, but you still scored a goal.
Yeah, I still scored. Exactly.
But you still entered the net.
Tell them I scored anyway.
She scored a goal, guys.
In my head, I scored a goal.
No, you scored a goal.
If they don't count it, that's for them.
No, it counts for us.
You know how it works.
You scored a goal.
In your head, it's a goal.
Okay, so two things now. We know you have a foundation, so we would like you to talk about your foundation before we wrap up today.
Yeah, my foundation is basically to encourage and support the girl child, to kind of like give them hope for the future because of everything happening around them these days. People feel like everything is always gender-based. Yeah, I just try to give hope to the girl child that no matter how people treat you in your environment or whatever, just make sure you don't give up and keep following your dream. And look at me today. I didn't have everything, but I made something out of nothing. So you can also do it.
Your story is an amazing one. What is your favorite song at the moment?
True Love by Whiskey.
All right, so that's our song of the week, True Love by Whiskey. Thank you so much.
Gecko, get in the game.